waretse nk'igendera izo ndikura
ani
za ndikura nukabona ngo akazi ngo menyeye nabona no
kwinjira akazi nyine
ko kurinda hano se bagoye akazi ko kujya unarwana n'abantu
cyangwa niba abagabo baje kubutwara
wasanga ari ingenzi za zibanga
ngende ngo
ese bite byawe bisa kumva muri gucyocyorana
yaranje ko nabaye kumwe
ndose
yaragiye nuko nyine nari kigali nararahaye
yego anifashe
anko
ariko Anita ikibazo ufite ni iki
wowe ushaka gucika iwanyu
Anita gerageza usubize ushaka kujya
iwanjye
iwawe ni he
aho wankuye
usigaye ugira iwawe mbese ntabizi
aho wankuye
njye nzi kugira iwanyu ntabwo nzi ko usigaye ugira ni iwawe ubwo uri kumbwira kwa cya gishwi cy'ibyanwa kimeze nk'igikijigi
uwagiye gutuka yakura cyo gutuka
ariko Anita n'ubu ntabwo uricara mu ntekerezo zawe wumve neza ko ugomba guhamagara iriya ngirwa mugabo wawe ikama telefone kweri n'ikimenyetso cyashinja bo
ahubwo n'ubu ntabwo ndumva impamvu nabaye igitambo cy'ibyaha mwakoze ku buryo njya kubangamira bafashe ibikorwa bibi byanyu
none wawe ushaka kwifatikanya nabo
ari ibishoboka nabo
bivuze ngo ntushobora gukora igishoboka cyose ngo mbone ya telefone
akyo telefone njya gufasha amajwi ibyo yavuze byo ntiyabifite
Anita waretse kundakaza
anko ya telefone Emile afite yarafashe wenda bamufashe umunigo ari kube bamukamutegeka ibyo avuga ibyo yavuze n'ibyo yakoze kuki mwumva yuko ya telefone
mugomba n'iki ibyo yavuze ari byo yakoze bamuhagaze hejuru
dade yabinyibwira
mubeshyi
ntabwo
ibyo bintu
yabinyibwira kandi nabizi ko yabikoze byakoreye bagize ibyakoze byose ndabizi
umuntu aguhagaze afite icyuma afite inkota afite n'umuhoro
nabimenye mbere yuko amufata
ubimenya gute njye ntabyo nzi Anita
nuko bambyara
akajya kukubwira ibintu nk'ibyo urumva ibintu urimo uratekereza urimo urabeshya ngo bofure yarabikubwiye ibintu nka biriya bofure ndamuzi neza
waretse kwishura mu bintu by'abantu bakoze by'ibyaha ejo nawe batazagufunga nkuko dadi bamufunga
ariko reka nkubaze bofure noneho aterwe n'indangiza muhunge
oya musange
bazabase wamfashije ko ikibazo ririya telefone nta ikimenyetso na kimwe gishobora kumukora
bimenye nyine ko ari ikimenyetso cy'ibyo yakoze
none se mugabo wawe ni uriya mugabo wawe koko reka nemere ko agumanye telefone ayijyanye mu rukiko arayitanze bofure arimo aravuga biriya bintu yavuze atari byo kubera kumutorotira
yavuze
bitari ntabwo ya bintu yabikoze girira icyizere
narabizi ko yabikoze murekerera byose ibyo yakoze azongera agaruka se mu muryango yareshya ibyaha
Okay. Imagine you're 17, you've just started dating someone who makes you feel like the world actually makes sense, and then you find out their family is basically royalty. Not metaphorically. Actual generational wealth, private school royalty. And instead of just meeting them over dinner like a normal family, they send 5 sisters. 5. To put your girlfriend through a gauntlet. Today we're breaking down the story of Amara and Caleb, and honestly, this might be the most intense teen romance I've ever seen. Because this girl didn't just survive the tests. She redefined what it means to show up for yourself. Buckle up. Let's get into it. So Caleb is the guy at Hastings Academy. We're talking old money, prestigious family, the kind of name that opens doors before you even knock. And his sisters? They see a new girl, Amara, scholarship student, works at a diner, single mom at home, and they immediately go, she must be using him. Classic, right? But Caleb shuts that down immediately. He tells them the whole story. He made the first move. He walked up to her in the library, both reading the same book, by the way, and he introduced himself. She didn't know who he was. She didn't care about his money. She just cared about him. And yet, his sisters aren't buying it. Especially the oldest one. She gives the most cold, calculated speech. Everything you have, your school, your future, your name, comes from this family. And then drops the ultimatum, pass 5 challenges, or it's over. Forever. Now here's where I need to pause, because Amara didn't have to do any of this. She could have walked. But she didn't. And that tells you everything about her character before the challenges even start. First up? Andrea, the youngest sister, who just happens to be a world-renowned martial artist. No big deal. The challenge, perform a kata. A precise sequence of martial arts movements. Andrea goes first, makes it look like breathing, then turns to Amara with that. Say it louder for the people in the back. She watches Andrea once. One time. And she mirrors it, clean, focused, committed. And when she breaks the board, the whole room goes silent. Even Andrea, who was ready to dismiss her, says, "Good job. Challenge 1, passed." And the sisters are already looking at each other like, wait. This might not go how we planned. Next sister up is Iris, top-ranked archer in the world, and she says something that sounds poetic but is really a threat: love requires aim. Let's see if yours is true. The challenge? Hit the target. Not even the bullseye. Just the target. Sounds easy. It is not. Because right before Amara draws the bow, some girls from school show up, specifically to mock her. Whispering, laughing, doing that thing mean girls do where they make themselves feel bigger by making someone else feel small. And Caleb moves to step in. Amara stops him. She doesn't want to be seen as someone who needs saving. Instead, she breathes. She blocks it all out. She finds her stillness in the noise. And she hits it. Can we talk about the metaphor here? Because the whole challenge was never really about archery. It was about whether external pressure could shake her. Whether the noise of other people's opinions could knock her off course. It couldn't. Challenge 2, passed. Okay. This is where it gets uncomfortable. And also kind of iconic. Sister Stella runs a reality TV roast show. And she invites a full audience, including kids from school, to roast Amara to her face. The jokes? Brutal. We're talking direct attacks on her scholarship, her financial situation, her relationship with Caleb, calling it a billionaire takes pity on a stray dog situation. Dark. Really dark. And I want to be real with you, those words were designed to break her. To make her react, cry, storm off. Because that's what Stella wanted. Proof that Amara couldn't handle the spotlight that comes with this family. But Amara? She sits there. Still. Almost unb. And I want to be real with you, those words were designed to break her. To make her react, cry, storm off. Because that's what Stella wanted. Proof that Amara couldn't handle the spotlight that comes with this family. But Amara? She sits there. Still. Almost unbothered. When Stella prods her, "Seems like we may have hurt your feelings," Amara smiles and says, "Please, keep them coming." And then, privately to Caleb, she whispers, "Those girls are lucky they're trust fund babies, no college is knocking down their doors." She doesn't let them see the wound. She holds her composure not because she's numb, but because she refuses to give them the satisfaction. Challenge 3, passed. And honestly? This was the most impressive one. This is where the story gets deep. The oldest sister, the architect of all of this, invites Amara to a private dinner. No rules, no boards, no targets. Just the two of them. And she doesn't test Amara's skills. She tests her heart. She lays out Amara's entire life like a case file: single mom, disability, one-bedroom apartment, father who left at 12, eviction notice, working at a diner while attending elite school on scholarship. She reads it all back like it's evidence of unworthiness. And then she says, "Walk away from Caleb. If you truly love him and don't want him to lose everything, let him go." That's the final challenge. Now this moment is devastating. Because on one hand, it's manipulative. It's framed as love when it's really control. But on the other hand, it forces Amara to ask herself a real question: is staying with someone worth hurting them? She also slides a check across the table. $1 million. Consolation prize. Amara takes it, not because she's greedy, but because in that moment, she's exhausted, she's been beaten down emotionally, and she feels like there was never any path forward. She walks away. She breaks up with Caleb. And for a moment, it looks like the sisters won. But here's where Caleb finally steps up. While Amara walks away, the sisters introduce him to Belle, a rich girl they've pre-selected as his appropriate girlfriend. She doesn't read books. Her hobbies are shopping. She talks about her dad's unlimited credit card. And Caleb just stares. Because he realizes in that moment exactly what he's being asked to trade. And he refuses. He stands up, in front of everyone, and says, "I'm in love with Amara, and I'm going to stay with her." His sister: "If you walk out that door, you lose the school, the trust, the name. Everything." Caleb: "Then I lose it. Because Amara is my everything." He walks out. Gates open. He goes straight to her. And on her doorstep, he says the words she's needed to hear her whole life, that she doesn't have to do everything alone anymore. That he's going to spend the rest of his life proving she can count on him. The lone wolf era ends right here, right now. And then, the oldest sister shows up. And here's the reveal that reframes the entire story: she wanted this to happen. The 5 challenges? Designed to test both of them. She wanted to see if Caleb would fight for Amara the same way Amara fought for him. The $1 million check? A trap. If Amara had kept it, that would have proven the gold digger theory. But Amara apparently didn't cash it. Or tried to return it. The details are fuzzy, but the point is, she didn't take the easy money and run. And the sister says, visibly moved, even if she'd never admit it, "You have our blessing." So what's the takeaway from this story? It's not just a love story. It's a story about what people with nothing to prove keep proving anyway, because that's just who they are. Amara didn't pass those challenges to impress anyone. She passed them because she's been handling impossible situations her whole life. The bow, the blindfold, the roast, that's just Tuesday for a girl who works the diner shift after AP English. And Caleb?